All right. Welcome back, everybody. We're diving into something a little different today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just a single audio recording.
Okay.
It's labeled errand.mp3, and it's this person talking about their friend.
Okay.
And their friend is an artist, and they're just kind of adding, the finishing touches to this mural.
Mm.
But, they're putting in some birds, and then the speaker shares this like really moving exchange they have with their friend.
Oh, wow.
And the friend just says, "I'm so glad you're my friend."
Oh.
And you can just hear like the emotion
Wow.
in their voice.
Yeah.
Like they were just completely caught off guard.
Just totally genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting how such a simple, straightforward statement can have such a big impact.
Right.
Like you were saying, you can really hear it in their voice.
Yeah.
And we live in a world where, everything's so fast-paced. We're constantly just bombarded with information and stimulation and all this stuff, and it's easy to lose sight of those little moments of genuine connection.
Right.
So I think this recording really kind of brings us back to that.
I think so too. Yeah. And it makes you think about like how we build those connections,
Right.
like, like you were talking about the artist adding those finishing touches.
Yeah.
The birds.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, like you said, adding those birds to the mural, I mean, at first glance, it seems like such a small detail.
Yeah.
But it adds this whole other layer of depth and meaning to the piece.
Right.
It wasn't part of the original plan or anything.
Oh, wow.
But it really elevates the entire work. And I think it really speaks to the collaborative nature of art. Sometimes it's those unexpected elements that can really make a piece special.
It's like it makes you wonder, like, what sparked that idea for them to add the birds, Like, was it just a spontaneous thing or was there, like, deeper meaning,
It's really hard to say for sure.
Yeah.
But that's part of what makes art so cool, right?
Right.
It's open to interpretation.
Yeah.
And people can connect with it in their own way.
Yeah.
The birds could symbolize freedom, hope, or even like the fleeting nature of time.
Wow.
But what's really interesting is how the speaker in the recording, how they're so moved by this addition.
Yeah.
It's almost like those birds represent something deeper in their friendship, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And that kind of reminds me of another really powerful line from the recording.
Okay.
They say, "I know what it's like to love another person without knowing everything from them. You just love them."
Wow.
It's so simple, but it says so much.
It really does. It's about accepting someone for who they are.
Yeah.
The good and the bad, all the complexities and the stuff we don't understand. And, it's interesting because the speaker, they almost hesitate to share this moment publicly. Like it makes you think about privacy,
Right.
Especially these days.
Yeah, how much we share.
Right, exactly. What's okay to put out there and what should we keep to ourselves? It's tough.
Yeah, especially with social media and everything.
Right. There's this constant pressure to share every little detail of our lives, but some things are just sacred,
Yeah.
Maybe this recording is a reminder to be a little more thoughtful about what we choose to share and to really cherish those private moments that make our relationships special.
Right. I think so. So, what's the takeaway here? We dove into this errand.mp3 and we kind of saw this story unfold.
Yeah.
About friendship and art and, just appreciating the people in our lives.
Absolutely. And you know what? It leaves me with this question.
Okay.
Who are those people in your life that really make it richer, And what's one little thing you could do this week to show them you appreciate them? It could be a note, phone call, anything.
Yeah. Just a little gesture.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
We hope you got something out of it and keep thinking about these things,
Yeah. Keep exploring.
It's all pretty fascinating stuff.
It is.
All right. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.